What is up, Rockstars? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Naty Rocke, and today I am doing a part 2 to a collab with my awesome friend over at DisneyDVlogs. His name is Dave. His content is awesome, so please do go check him out. So this is kind of part of our little collab together. So he contacted me asking for 30 questions about him, whether they be Disney related or not, but he primarily does Disney content. I do a lot of Disney content, so I tried to focus things a little bit more on the Disney side. So I thought it would be really fun to do kind of a follow-up to that and go ahead and answer my own questions. And let's get started. Number 1. What's your favorite place to visit in Florida to complement a trip to Walt Disney World? I feel like a trip to Orlando is not complete without a trip to Universal Studios. In case you don't know, I actually started my YouTube channel as a completely Universal Studios based / themed YouTube channel. That was a lot of fun and I love doing it, and I honestly wouldn't mind going back to the old days of just focusing on theme parks, but I like way too many things, so we're just gonna continue going wherever life takes us, and I think that's the beauty of life. But yeah, I actually will have some YouTube videos back from the very beginning of my so far 3-4 year journey on YouTube. So yeah, I'll have those linked somewhere down there, up there, everywhere. But yeah, so I think Universal Studios is a perfect complement to Disney World. And another thing that I really enjoyed the last time that I went to, one of the last times I went to Orlando, was actually I went to iFly, and that was incredible. I think that's another awesome option for everybody heading out to Orlando and going to Disney World and maybe looking for a little bit more thrill-seeking time. I think those are both a little bit more thrill-seeking, so if that's what you're into, then definitely check that out. Favorite Disney song? That's really hard. I did give him the parameters that it couldn't be a princess and it couldn't be Pixar. So let me think about this. What would my favorite Disney song be that wasn't a princess and wasn't Pixar? I think I'm just kicking myself because I don't know. Ugh. Everything that pops up, of course, is oh, okay, I got one. I love Un Poco Loco from Coco. I think that song is so freaking cute. And favorite animated Disney movie, and I also gave the parameters: no princesses, no Pixar. Okay, so I probably would have to say, oh, I like too many of them. I really loved Robin Hood as a kid, so I think I'll go with Robin Hood. Good contenders for me are definitely, I like the more of the off the beaten path ones. I love Meet the Robinsons. I love the original Lion King as well. That was also a good one. I love all the princess movies, so that makes it really hard. But yeah, there's so many good animated Disney films that aren't princesses, and that's not a Pixar collab, so give them a chance. Check out something new that you might have not thought of before. Favorite live action Disney movie? That has to be between 1980 and 2009. Can't be anything past that. I'm probably going to trip myself up a little bit because I mentioned it later on. But my favorite, probably my favorite live action Disney movie is actually Mighty Joe Young. I kind of rediscovered it recently and I was so excited to watch it again. It was honestly such a good movie. Such an underrated movie. Favorite DCOM, favorite Disney Channel original movie. Okay, so I love 13th Year. I love Smart House. I think probably the one that I would want to watch the most nowadays is probably Halloween Town. I would love to watch that again, so I think I'm gonna go with Halloween Town. Oh, and Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. That's a great one. Favorite Disney board game or video game? I'm gonna go with board game, and that would probably be Disney Scene It. I love Disney Scene It, and I would love to get that back. I also really love Disney Clue and any of the like parks themed board games. I would love to get, there's like a Walt Disney World Monopoly, I believe, and there's like a Walt Disney World board game. Oh my god, I would die for that. Most anticipated upcoming attraction. Probably the Ratatouille ride. I think that's probably my most anticipated. The thought of being able to experience the trackless ride system is absolutely thrilling to me because I am an absolute theme park fanatic to the 10th power. How many times have you been to Disney World total? Or Disney parks total? That's really hard. Approximately 8 times I've taken trips to Disney. It could be more than that, I'm not 100% sure. How many Disney parks have you visited? So I've been to only one Disney property, so that would be Disney World, but if you were counting like individual parks, I've been to 4, because the 4 parks in Disney World. Yeah. What Disney resort hotel would you most love to stay at? If it was Disney World, I would really love to have like a Savannah view at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I think that would be such an amazing experience. But I think there are way too many good hotels at Disney. I mean, the ultimate though is, of course, Cinderella Castle Dream Suite, but I don't know if that counts because it's not really in a hotel. And then I would love to stay at the resorts at Tokyo Disney Sea in like a Rapunzel themed room. Oh my gosh. What is your favorite Walt Disney World park? My favorite Walt Disney World park is kind of a park that has gotten a lot of shit for a lot of years, and that's Hollywood Studios. I know everybody called it the half-day park forever, but yeah, I really love Hollywood Studios. I am still crushed that they took out the Great Movie Ride because that was my favorite ride because I'm an old lady. But yeah, I love that ride, and I really hope that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway isn't some BS ride and that they actually incorporate the movies in there. I think that would be the smart idea, but who knows. Lucky number 13. Have you been to any Disney attractions outside of the 4 parks? And that is a big fat no. I would love to go to all of the attractions outside of the parks, especially Winter Summerland because it's very underrated and I think it's really interesting. My favorite restaurant in the 4 parks? I feel like... oh, I know exactly what restaurant that is actually. It is the Trattoria al Forno. It's over at the boardwalk near Epcot and it's amazing and I think it's absolutely delicious. The reason I love it is for none other than the Bon Voyage adventure breakfast. I think it's absolutely incredible. Their food is delicious, the characters are amazing, and I really couldn't ask for more. Close runner-up though is Garden Grill, I must say. Favorite food in the 4 parks? The brisket. The brisket at Garden Grill is so good. Have you ever done or would you ever want to do an Adventures by Disney trip? And that is, unfortunately, I have not, but 1000% I would love to do an Adventures by Disney trip. They seem absolutely incredible and like they would be such an amazing time. One of my family members just went on an Adventures by Disney trip and wow, like it was just like so impressive to see the itinerary and how everything was run, and like just, it was just like a beautiful setup and I would love to do that. Favorite amusement park outside of Disney, and that would 100% be Universal Studios. If you didn't guess already. If you had an all expenses paid trip to a Disney park, which would you choose? And 1000% I would choose Tokyo Disney Sea because that would be hecka expensive to go there, and that is like way up at the top. I have such a like a ideal trip to Disney and that's different, but if I could get one paid completely it would be Tokyo Disney Sea because that would be so incredibly expensive to go to, but I want to go so badly. It is absolutely incredible at Tokyo Disney Sea. Just the technology, the food, the freaking merchandise. Oh my god, I want some of that merchandise so bad. I feel like I would buy out the whole freaking thing. It's so bad. So yeah, if somebody wants to pay for that, let me know. Number 19, which kind of goes back to what I was asking or what I was mentioning before, and that is, what is your ideal Disney trip and what is your ultimate Disney trip? So my ideal Disney trip would be to spend about 2 weeks at Walt Disney World. I've never spent that much time. Usually I go for like 1 to 3 days max. I don't think I've ever done a Disney trip longer than 3 days at the parks. yeah, so I'm dying to do like a whirlwind long full-on trip to Orlando and do like 2 weeks in Disney World, just Disney World straight, then maybe do like 4 or 5 days Universal Studios, and then do some time to like actually enjoy things outside of the parks, because there's a lot that Orlando has to offer. I mean, oh my god, like even just in theme parks, it's like you got SeaWorld, you got Fun Spot, you got Legoland that I would love to go to. Don't know if I would want to go to SeaWorld for ethical reasons, but it's neither here nor there. There's iFly, which is so much fun. There's this amazing place nearby that has like this super vintage like amusement park thing. There's Celebration, which is supposed to be amazing. There's also like Florida Springs that nobody goes to, which is like a huge part of like the Orlando experience for me. And the Florida experience is going to Springs. Please visit our state parks. It's amazing there. I would really love to go and see the Wiki Mermaids. I have wanted to go for probably like 7 years now, like ever since I like first learned about the Wiki Mermaids. So yeah, and I haven't had the opportunity, and I really want to go so badly. So there's a lot of things in Orlando that I would love to do. Another great thing is I would love to do a day or two at the Kennedy Space Center. I did a day at Kennedy one time and it was absolutely amazing, and I had so much fun, and I think it would be amazing to be able to go there for 2 days. I also wish that more people would go to the Kennedy Space Center, and that we would have more attractions and more things to do, and they would just like ramp it up more. I think it's just such an amazing place to visit, so please check out the Kennedy Space Center. And what my ultimate Disney trip would be is probably to like do one like super long extravaganza marathon of like Walt Disney World, and then going to Disneyland California, and then going to Tokyo Disney, and then going to like Disneyland Paris, or however that would probably best work. But doing all of that, maybe throwing a Disney cruise in there at some point, like just doing everything Disney has to offer. Going to shoot, if it was the ultimate, it would be like Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Paris, take a cruise, Tokyo Disney, Aulani, like doing Adventures by Disney, just like full on like anything and everything Disney has to offer, just like send it. That would be probably my ultimate Disney vacation experience. It would probably take like a whole year, and I would love every second of it. Also staying obviously completely on property, because it's like enormously expensive to stay on property, and I've only stayed on property like 2 or 3 times, one of which I was like an infant practically. So, you know, I don't remember that. I don't remember much about the times that I've stayed on property. I have never stayed on property as an adult or anywhere near being an adult. So yeah, just sending, just full send would be absolutely incredible. Have you ever / would you ever Disney bound? I actually technically did Disney bound once, and I dressed like Ariel. I actually really love that Disney bound, and I still have it. I have to find it, but and would I ever do it again? Yes, 100%. I would love to up my Disney bounding game tenfold and like be able to Disney bound, but I usually don't have enough time to do that on a Disney trip. So yeah, I would love to do that sometime in the future. Have you ever seen Mighty Joe Young? And that is a big fat yes, as you guys already know. Have you ever played Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom? I actually have a ton of Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Not really a ton, but I do have Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards. I've gotten them over the last few trips just because I really wanted them, but I did not have any time whatsoever to play them, and that's another big thing I'd really love to do. Have you ever played Pirate's Adventure Treasure of the Seven Seas? I have not, and I would love to. It's another one. Okay, so a lot of people don't know about Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Even less people know about the Pirate's Adventure. It is actually like a Pirates of the Caribbean themed hunt thing, and it looks so cool. I would love to do it. I think it looks so much fun, and yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it really badly. So it's another thing that if I had a very long time at Disney, I would definitely do. Have you ever played Agent P's World Showcase Adventure? That is a no as well, unfortunately. That's another thing that I would love to do. I also like really kick myself for never having done the Kim Possible edition. But yeah, it makes me really sad to know that I unfortunately missed out on that. Alright, and now is the Would You Rather lightning round. So let's go. Disney Walls or Disney Treats? Both. But if I really had to pick, I think I would say Disney Walls because I haven't had enough chance to experiencing them yet, and also it's all about the gram. Speaking of which, please follow me on Instagram at NatyRocke. Listen to A Small World on repeat non-stop for 100 days or never go to a Disney park again. I'd say I'd definitely take listening to Small World 100 times or for 100 days non-stop, because I don't think that could break me as much as never being able to go to Disney park again. Do the 4 parks in a 1-day challenge or the Disney Mountain Challenge. I would have to say I would want to do the 4 parks in 1-day challenge just because I feel like that one's so much more interesting and more fun. I would love to do both of them, but if I had to pick one that I think is cooler or could be more interesting for you guys, is the 4 parks in 1 day. Churro or Mickey Pretzel? Definitely Mickey Pretzel. Park open to close or just show up whenever? Definitely park open to close. I am so like insane about that. I always close out the park. I don't think I've ever been to Disney at park open, and that's a travesty for me because I wanted to do that for so long. But every time I go, I'm with somebody who just does not want to get out of bed. So here we are. But yeah, I would love to do park open to close. Probably if I did a longer trip, then I would do just kind of show up. I'd probably show up for park open / extra magic hours, leave in the middle of the day when it's the hottest and when everybody's just like clogging up the lines, that sort of thing. And last but not least, number 30. Would you rather be able to go to any Disney park anytime but never be able to go to any kind of attraction anywhere ever again? Or would you be okay with going to only one Disney park for the rest of your life, but you can go to any attraction in the world? And I guess I would have to say going to only one Disney park for the rest of my life, which is hard to say, but at the same time there's so many attractions and different things that I would love to do all over the world, and I don't know what I would do if I could, like, if I had to limit myself. That would also really suck. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun, doing my first Q&A in years. So this was awesome. Thank you again, DisneyDVlogs Dave, for asking me to come on and do the Q&A, and I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out my Instagram, and make sure you hit that bell icon down below so you stay up to date with the latest, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.